That's the one. I mean, yeah, those are the quintessential heroes of not just the patch, but for some of these teams too. But you're completely wrong as of now. They were both also neutered by the patch, and yet they're still really strong. Yeah, there it is. So, I mean, I don't know. No, there's no way you first pick Medusa. It just dies to like 80 different things. You'd have to imagine maybe you go next first, right? No. What? Okay. Um. All right. Let us in on the scoop. Okay. Never mind. Uh. Well, my guess. Tusk, Bloodseeker. So you kick the rupture target. Huh? Okay. What about Pangolier, Tag Team Swashbuckle? That's pause 5 Tusk? Okay. Okay. Um Snowball got buffed. Well, yeah, I mean that's just that hero's literally played mid or off lane, right? So it's pretty good flex, really strong hero. Yeah. What else is there? I mean, if you go, I mean, yeah, if you go Lich here, I feel like that's pretty solid, right? Just give me a quick second.
My mic was muted this whole time. Well, that's
Nope.
awkward.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I was silent too.
um, so as I was saying, Necropho is kind of weird. Um, oh, they are going with the Bloodseeker.
I told you.
No, so I don't even want to say it now. Let's see if they pick it next game. They might have saw it because of the Spirit Breaker that they wanted the Seeker more. There is a
Seeker's also really good against Necro too, right?
yeah. Any hero that can pick up a nullifier and kind of force you to be still works really well.
Yeah. I mean, you're not a mobile hero on the Necro unless you get a shard. And you just drop the blood right on him, and then he's silenced and he can't do anything.
Yep.
No, this is a Storm Spirit ban, which I mean that kind of implies that you want to back liner on Savage Saints, right?
Yeah, and
You know, someone that gets jumped.
they might pick something that you know, a revamp hero that could really be vulnerable. Which makes sense. Revamp plays a lot of squishy fours that can't really take a gank and ooh, Medusa ban.
Hmm. Kind of makes sense. Bloodseeker doesn't want to build a diffusal. Probably will be that Bloodseeker carry, right?
Yeah.
Bloodseeker with Tusk too seems like a really strong lane because you have pretty good attack speed with Thirst. Tag team, obviously people can't run away from you, and then you have like shards on top of the blood right. If that's what you're going for, but it doesn't have to be a Tusk 5. Not that I think anyone else on Savage Saints plays it.
They do not.
Okay, so then it's definitely Tusk 5.
The Tusk Tiny are strictly Riley heroes. Hey, ban. Might be looking for a Huskar, Alchemist.
You don't pick Huskar into Bloodseeker, but it is good against the Necro.
I mean, this is Rats and Bunnies we're talking about. They can play a little risky, I feel like. When you have Pansy on your team, you can get away with a lot of picks that normally wouldn't be good.
Like the Faceless Void 5 that they just banned out?
Yeah, exactly. It's something you do have to worry about.
Sort of thinking like, in my mind, I'm just wondering what the RNB rebuttal is going to be, knowing that like this first phase looks like Savage Saints have a slight up advantage. Bar is good, but I don't think he's better than the mismatch that Bloodseeker has, or Necro has in a Bloodseeker. So
Not. I mean, if this is showing the off lane completely, and it's just like either a Spirit Breaker 4 or a 3 or a Necro 4 or a 3, you're gonna have a really rough off lane. Okay. Pugna mid, maybe?
I don't know. I guess both Pugna and Necro are flexes, right?
Probably. I don't think you'd want to play either of them into a Bloodseeker, but
No.
Kate's voice is all fucky on stream.
Mine is?
Yeah.
Oh.
What does your packet loss look like? Because you sound fine to me, but on stream it apparently sounds not great.
Give me a second. Okay, hopefully that helps. But let me know. Is it better or worse?
Yeah. Much better.
Much better? Okay, good. Thanks. Appreciate that. Willow.
Yeah, it's the positron hero they wanted then.
Now, hold on. Doesn't Necro and Pugna both have Ethereal, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make them worth the really good?
Yes. Well. I will say it depends. Because I've seen a Necro outlive a Ghost Vigil.
That should never happen.
It shouldn't, but I've
That
seen
should objectively never happen.
Correct. I agree.
That's like, if you just have like dataless Moonshard, it shouldn't happen.
How does that sound, Riley? Is it any better?
Is that better?
I accidentally had you turned all the way up, and I fucked up my OBS trying to fix some stuff before we got on, and
Oh, good.
It's starting to show.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
Loud as fuck.
Okay, well, I'm glad we got it fixed. I
The-
do like the Darkseer though.
Oh, they picked the Monkey King. Interesting.
Was that going to be the combo? Monkey King Tusk?
Yeah.
It's a really strong lane. Like, really strong. But you wouldn't pick Monkey King into a Necropug now.
I mean, picking
There's
Monkey King
so...
into Dark Willow Darkseer, I feel like is kind of just as bad, if not worse.
I mean, I don't know. That is the darkest lane in Dota.
That's factually correct. Yeah.
That's true.
It is simply a correct statement.
It is simply correct. Night Stalker is shaking in his boots.
Marana ban. Magnus ban.
I think the Magnus ban makes a lot of sense.
Oh, it absolutely does. What do you think wraps up these drafts for these two teams right now?
To me, Savage Saints have they have good team fight. They have pick off. They don't have tower push. And Bloodseeker has a hard time walking up to a tower and hitting it without dying. And especially if you're up against a Pugna who can just drop a ward. I feel like RNB are a team that want to take fights in an area. They just want to like choose a place to fight and fight there. And Savage Saints are gonna need to figure out if they want to commit to fighting in that area. If they're just like, all right, well, I don't care, Pugna ward plus Monkey King ult plus ratio. Maybe they'll pick something up like a Death Prophet or whatever that'll just like walk in anyway and kill everybody and give some tower push. Or you could go for RNB because they do want to stay in their areas. Maybe they need a little bit more control. Right now, you can just walk away from them.
Yeah.
I mean, you get Spirit Breaker charge and all that, but you might need something that can
aside from that,
really...
You have nothing to keep them in Wukong.
Yeah. You need like an AoE sort of controlling hero in the mid lane, but those are pretty hard to come by, especially when you have Magnus banned. I feel like Magnus for RNB would have been maybe good, but that's also assuming the Necros isn't mid. They could still be picking their offlane right now.
Yeah.
It could be Necro, Spirit Breaker offlane, Pugna, Monkey King, safe lane or something like that. Oh, see, there you go. That's AoE control. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because it was either going to be between like a Puck, a Dawnbreaker, it's a Pugna 5.
And the Ember Spirit doesn't really... He can get out of the stuff for the most part. I think Savage Saints is looking for more pick-off. It's maybe like it's maybe a combo with the Darkseer. Like you pop Vacuum plus Ember Spirit on top of everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Sleight of Fist, I mean.
I mean, a guaranteed root really helps this game too, because now there are no guaranteed stuns.
No, you have literally none. I mean, maybe like Punch, right? But that's
the 42,000 gold item. That's 30 minutes into the game.
No, Punch, level 6. The one where he hits him up into the air. Yeah,
sorry, I was thinking of the more normal version of that Punch.
Yeah. There's not a Rubik in the game. Or sorry, Darkseer. There is a Darkseer.
Yeah, I was thinking of his.
You're thinking of his.
I forget that Punch stuns. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen a Tusk in a while.
It does. It's always stunned, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But we will be seeing these are two tough teams like going into this. Both of these guys are tied for second. There's a 4-way tie right now at 5 wins for second place. And so these guys are going to really look to get an advantage. If you get a 2-0 here, or if you get 0-2 even, then you're going to be setting yourself up for a really hard time in the future weeks to get back into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. I think to some degree this week is going to dictate how the rest of for all teams, the last 3 weeks look.
Yeah, for sure. This is a pivotal series in the matchmaking right now. And I mean, game one looks like Dota Plus says it likes Radiant like slightly more. I think I would tend to agree with that slightly. I think the Monkey King can definitely have a game where he just pops off.
Oh, definitely. But it is going to be hard. Um, I think that after a certain point, he might just get stunned to death and,
Yeah.
killed by his own illusion, maybe.
Well, his own delusion doesn't get stacks,
It doesn't need it.
so that's
It'll.
fair.
He does deal a lot of damage. Someone requested to join my party. Sorry, I don't know who that is.
Oh, don't that here. Let me show offline.
Whoops.
That is literally my fault. How do I show offline mode in this new thing?
I think you still have to go to like the friends tab.
Oh.
And then go in biz.
There we go. All right, we got there. Sorry about that. Production value 100%.
Easy, dude. We paid for that invisibility.
All right, well let's talk a little bit about this mid lane. You got the very classic Puck versus Ember Spirit. This matchup has been played what? Probably literally millions of times.
Oh yeah.
I'm not enough of a mid guy to know who comes out on top, but both of these guys are literally dead even right now.
Typically I feel like the Ember should always come out on top. Especially after he gets Flame Guard at later levels. But it really depends.
First blood top, Necro Rapican gets ran down with that combo, the shards plus the Bloodseeker. He's thirsty with the snowball coming forward. The Baro doesn't have anything besides bash. He's gonna get out eventually as they walk away, but Necro dying first is not good for RNB at all.
You're gonna have to be very careful in this lane. Oh, the fight happened in bottom.
I don't know if you call that a fight. It's more like we're gonna cast spells.
Yeah, they're just kind of. Well.
I mean,
I've never seen two sets of players lose so much health and nothing come out of it.
Yeah, nothing is happening. It was a two-man route. Again, like, they're just trading hits with each other. Nobody's dying.
I think, in my humble opinion, Dark Willow is not a good hero right now. I think she can do a lot. I don't think she can, as a support, secure kills in lane like this. As opposed to if you had a Lich, a Snapfire, and I think it's shown where they have two supports in lane that don't do enough damage.
Pugna even does damage, right? You got the Nether Blast. And the root, the stun, the combo, it's enough. Darkseer thought he was out, but he was pulled back to the grips of death. He's gonna make the TP home through death. Yeah. You are right about the Ember winning mid, but it is not because of Flame Guard. It's the Sleight of Fist.
Yeah. I mean, it also helps. He can't be harassed in lane is a big part of it.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, people that play mid just have, like, these buckets of matchups in their head. They're just constant, like, because they've played basically everything. You just understand the mechanics of lane from one hero to another so fundamentally well. Especially when you play thousands and thousands of games, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these guys, I'm not gonna lie, mid players are freaks.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
Actually clinically insane, unwell individuals. It's something to worry about.
Oh, I tried to get the root off on the puck, but...
Missing the shackle.
Yeah. You gotta be a little careful though. You're giving some speed to the Spirit Breaker. The Snowball's gonna hit onto the backline. The Necrophos, he's gonna be the target, but no, they're gonna switch over to Spirit Breaker, who's
Oh.
stuck in the shards. Another Thirst Tag Team combo is working. He's actually stuck in the trees. He can't get out, and the Bloodseeker is literally hitting him for free the whole time. The Blood Rate's gonna come out. He will fall as Necro can't get the heal off, and meanwhile, bottom, more right click happening with absolutely nothing to show for it. But you do have a level 3 Darkseer. The vacuum combo is going to be there. Card Dog in a little bit of trouble, but he'll be fine. The Will can't get the right click off before his thing stops, but the damage, he'll go down. And Daddy Odin will go down too. He gets right clicked. Under that tower, Monkey King is literally not a melee hero. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Nope.
If Dyer doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness. And top, Necro gets trapped. The snowball's gonna land. This is what we call non-stop Dota.
Yeah, both the carry lanes have kill potential in them because of the draft, but it's gonna come down to later in the game to see who actually won from all of these fights happening, because they were trading out pretty evenly.
And this Dark Willow Darkseer offlane was the whole second phase for Savage Saints, wasn't it?
Yes.
So like, you'd think that this is something that they would be a little bit more comfortable with. Oh, Necro dies again top. And they're trying to get the Tusk. I think Spirit Breaker... Oh, the Bloodseeker is really fast because of the kill bottom. Onto the Monkey King that I didn't even see. What was it, a vacuum combo? Yeah, I think so. We'll end up getting the kill there.
Flames will spread thrice.
That was vacuum into Bramble Maze. I see.
You know, through all these fights happening, I mean, out of the top 5 in Last Hits and Denies, 3 of them are Savage Saints, and they're all cores.
Yep.
So...
I mean, you can say what you will about the Monkey King getting kills, but he's actually only won 1 and 2. It's been Purple Pansy that's been getting these kills, and now Monkey King is going to go for an Orb of Corrosion.
Do you still go for that?
Yes.
Oh.
Now, I can't remember what carry player popularized it, but there was a guy that was like, you go Orb of Corrosion, Battle Fury, and now most people, when they build a Battle Fury, also build an Orb of Corrosion. Just because it gives you a little bit of health that Battle Fury doesn't. And it also lets you farm a little bit faster by reducing the armor, obviously. So you don't go for like a Desolator. You just get this thing, which is pretty cheap and helps in lane a little bit. Oh my goodness, this combo's sick, actually. With the Bramble?
Yeah. Oh. TP coming in mid on the Ember. He's gonna go down.
Yeah, he
That
is, but
rough.
top there is that Rupture also. They do end up getting the Ember, but they get the Necro once again. Okay, you know what? Maybe the Savage Saints lane bottom is just better with more levels. Maybe that was the issue. They didn't have the levels, but maybe Daddy Odin doesn't have the life anymore for this sort of engagement. And you have Ember who TP's bottom. He did die earlier, so he's going to try to get onto the Purple Pansy. The root will only hit on the 1, but the root, again, from Revamp is going to land, and the Purple Pansy with one-sided fist will go down. It's a double kill for Savage Saints in this bottom lane. It's a good rotation by Snowstorm to sort of put this, the only lane that's going well for RNB is mid, but it's a draw.
Yeah. Ooh, they're looking at Tusk. Oh! Well, you shouldn't have looked at them that closely.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. And this Necro's level 4. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. If I'm RNB, I just switch the roles of the Bara and the Necro. I'm just like, Bara can be +3.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't think you're catching up, unfortunately.
No, you need AoE. You just build auras on the Necro, and then the Bara can like go the Aghanim Scepter Octarine core build, Shadowblade, right?
Oh, yeah.
Then you just keep charging the Ember or something like that. Maybe that's the plan, but
Pansy in trouble.
yeah, Pansy is super dead. Probably.
Oh, well, he's taking them on a ride before he goes.
Yeah, no, he is dead though. They got him.
Very short-lived ride.
Yeah. So Ember's gonna go for the Maelstrom. And we're gonna see Battle Fury from the Monkey King? No, he's gonna go Echo Saber. Okay. Well, I guess he's not going Battle Fury this game. So
I think with the game and how it's going, you shouldn't play a little greedy like that.
well, he's gonna be playing a little dead here soon. They have the vacuum available to cut the trees down, but they don't use it.
Yeah, no, he's getting out of there.
Yeah, he is. There are a lot of really good Ion Shell targets for Savage Saints too. You have the Ember Spirit, the Tusk, the Bloodseeker. All three of them really benefit from having an Ion Shell on them, especially when you get the levels. The Radius, the max health, the damage.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
And now I think RNB have sort of transitioned the lanes a little bit. They're just going to let Cad Dog farm the jungle, and then they've tri-lane top, so...
Yeah, and I think that's the right call to make. Even though none of them are really 6 yet, they still are a lot stronger together.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, the Necro is going to go down stronger together, but still dead when you get ruptured. And the Spirit Breaker is going to get hit by the Fear Positron. He's going to chase with the Blood Right. It's going to land, and the Bara goes down. Positron, he's going to go forward, but there is a puck that has arrived. He's very angry, very upset about everything that's happening top. He gets the kill onto Positron. He's going to look over at this Tusk. I don't know how to say his name. Tusk slowed up by the Witchblade, and Puck doesn't care about Ice Ball literally whatsoever. He has an ability that lets him jaunt over that kind of stuff, but the Puck in a little bit of trouble. He doesn't really have a lot of mana. He does have the Illusory Orb if he wants to use it, and he's going to orb. Yeah, he is going to orb back, but he's orbing back into the Ember Spirit. He's going to walk forward, the heal coming out from the Necro. He's trying to keep his Puck alive. The heal actually stopped because of the jaunt, and now Snowstorm might be the one in trouble. They pop the ultimate onto him. He will end up going down. And now it's I think that was a 3 for 2. It was a 4 for 3, sorry.
Yeah.
But incredibly even engagement still. And bottom, Cad Dog getting gone on by himself. Daddy Odin is just being completely relentless with his Vanguard. Cad Dog will full heal, but the charge coming through from the Spirit Breaker. Maybe they're going to try to look for more. I don't really think they can do much of anything, considering the fact that he has a Vanguard and not the Tusk is here to follow with the Snowball. He is going to maybe go for the Walrus Punch. He does. He's got no follow-up, though. He does have shards available if he needs to use it to try to create some distance. But I don't know if you can create distance from Asmore Mondika. He's got the charge available that's attacks on the Monkey King are there, so he is going to get the kill, but the Ember Spear coming in Snowstorm, he's going to continue the fight. The Wukong's command on top of him. Snowstorm, again, he gets ulted, actually. The stun is available. He dies. He got silenced by the rotation from the superb Simone. As Miranda Monica, he's going to go for the charge, maybe out of Daddy Odin. He has to be a little bit careful, and eventually it's going to turn into an incredible pickoff sequence for RNB as they layer their abilities one on top of another. This is a pretty good engagement, I would say, all things considered.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting 2 kills for nothing. It's... You know, these ults come back up really quick.
But you sort of have to think about the other side of the coin, too. Positron is completely free farming. And it's not even close. He's got his Maelstrom up. He's going to have a BKB here really soon. Once he gets BKB, how do you really stop him, right?
Pray. It's about all you can do.
I mean, maybe you kite him, but you can't really do that.
In general, you are on a time limit against this Bloodseeker hero right now.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some trouble.
I'm actually kind of surprised. If I were the Bloodseeker, I feel like going right click.
Oh.
Well,
Find him out.
he is finding him, and the drain is going to be there from the Purple Pansy. They're rotating basically everybody, but he jukes in the trees! Positron, he is going to end up going down. The Super Simone will probably die for this. The jump forward, but the Snowball is going to be there. The Pugna is available with the heal if he needs to use it, and he will end up doing so, but the burst damage is going to be a little bit too much. They get the double kill, but they do end up getting that prized position. The gem of the Savage Saints. The Saint of Savage Saints even. He will end up going down Positron.
He's good looking. He got a haircut
Is
today.
he? Did he?
Yeah.
Pog?
I'm
We
still
support that.
Waiting on a picture.
Oh. Don't leave Lottie hanging.
Seriously.
I mean that is one good fight after another. For RNB. It feels like this Puck is like Puck rotating twice to get both of those kills. Now has the TP boots to make sure that he can keep doing it. And the only item he has is a Witchblade, and he's making all these things happen.
I mean, I feel like the pressure's on, right? Like, this is...
Yeah.
We just discussed it's an important week, and I think both teams here know that.
You're in the vicinity of Dyer's top tower.
You don't really want to get 0-2'd on week 5.
No.
Regardless of where you stand.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
But you also don't want to lose your top tier 2 tower for nothing. And this Tusk, he is a part of that bandwagon. The Puck in a little bit of trouble. The punch is going to be there. The Snowball forward with the silence, actually. The Purple Pansy, he's going to be caught out a little bit. But the 3-man stun from Superb Simone. Easy looking. Yes, he is. He's going to try to find the Tusk. But Revamp is there as well. The Revamp will go down. Tusk will go down. Positron is available with the root onto the Puck. The Puck will jaunt probably to the orb, I would say. Yes, he will. But the Bloodseeker, he's fast. He's furious. He gets the heal off from killing it. Now it's a triple kill for Positron as 4 go down for 2. But the tower does end up falling. So even though... And bottom tower also. So like... You take and then you give, apparently.
You give a lot, I feel like. Even though the gold lead hasn't moved much, a lot of gold was gained. You know, a 2,000 gold boost and a almost 4,000 XP lead is not hurting anybody.
No. And Cat Dog, he is going to be caught bottom. He doesn't have a way to get stacks fast enough. He will end up going down to the Ember Spirit.
Breaker was charging.
He's not going to keep charging.
Or, Spirit Breaker.
So Darkseer's going to go for these Greaves. It looks like Necro's going to go for... I really do not think that Rapid Can should finish this Kai Assange.
No. Definitely not.
I am not about this. But you know what? He's in the game. He's playing his Necro. He feels like what he's doing is right.
Oh, they find the Tusk.
Yeah, they do. He's,
not looking too hot.
No, he's in a bad spot. He will end up going down. Actually kills himself to the ward. Oh my goodness, Sleight of Fist. Take out half of Pugna's HP. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, he's chunking.
Mm-hmm. Bloodseeker's BKB finished. He's gonna go for a straight Mjolnir next. BKB being built on the Ember Spirit. Any other key items that are happening? Monkey King's gonna go. He's not gonna go BKB. He's gonna go Desolator. Make the Darkseer Legion stronger. I see.
I mean, Tusk is getting some brown boots. That's pretty hype.
It's 18 minutes. He doesn't have brown boots.
Nope. Rushed Solar Crest. And honestly, what more could you need?
Tusk is Riley.
Yeah.
What more could you need?
Yeah. What?
Boots?
No.
Boots?
Nah.
45 move speed for 500 gold? Maybe Cat. Maybe the Monkey King needs a little bit of help though with no BKB. He's
maybe the Monkey King needs some boots.
Oh yeah, but maybe the Bloodseeker.
Maybe Positron needs some boots. Oh my
Both teams
god.
just did the same things! What is happening in this game,
Very
man?
equal exchange.
Oh my goodness.
Dyer's top tower is really taking
I
a beat.
think RNB like that exchange a lot more though, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of funny.
Playing from
Oh.
behind, you got way more XP than. Ooh,
yeah,
Snowstorm being
Ember
found.
Spirit. Yeah, he is gonna get
Oh.
ulted. He's actually gonna die with that DD rune. Tusk snowballs in. Riley, he might be in a little bit of trouble. The rune is gonna come out from Revamp, trying to create some separations for Burp Simone, though. He's got that Blink Dagger available. He don't think he's gonna want to go in, though, and both teams will back off eventually, saying good night, Moon, to one another.
Well, good night, Mad Moon. You know,
I don't know that reference.
lore implications. Whatever.
Lauren?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
The Mad
good.
Moon. Alright.
Oh, yes. Yes. I still don't. I still.
That's it.
This is one of those Cap lures, or who is it? RVG lures while Cap ignores.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those situations right now, for sure. Mikey King is going to go in onto the Riley. He is silent stop, so there's literally nothing he can do,
Yeah,
just
he is.
besides get right clicked.
Looking a little gone. Snowstorm with that dodge. That was pretty good looking.
That was very clean, definitely intentional, and he would tell you that because he's a mid player.
Of course, of course.
So-
The pride showing.
I just feel like the itemization from RNB just is not what I would want for this current situation. I feel like if you just had a BKB, you could do whatever the heck you wanted. Well, they were gonna try it anyway. The charge actually gets canceled. He stops it himself. Now he gets stunned up. They're underneath the tower. Snowstorm on the side. Riley, the save for Purple
Oh,
Pansy.
Ravage.
The Ravage.
Holy Ravage.
What is happening? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Cardog will go down, and so will Puck. So that was so sick and meant so little. As Savage Saints are running circles around RNB. Positron gets the double kill. 4 are dead. I can't believe how sick and meaningless that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
how
my goodness.
You don't get anything out of that. I'm gonna be honest.
I can't believe nothing happened off of that. I straight up cannot believe that you hit a Ravage into a 4-man coil and nobody dies. That has to destroy your confidence. That was sick.
I am not a betting man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they started playing a little more defensively after that, just to grab these items that,
But if
you
I
know,
was, I'd
they've
bet
been
on
working
Ravens'
for
top
so
tower
long.
coming down.
Okay, well maybe this Dark Boy needs to grab a little bit of life, but does have the Glimmer Cape, so we all know Cores can't carry dust. But Cores do carry blinks, and the Puck is gonna try to kill the Willow, but there is again no charge available. I think Bar is still looking for the charge.
Oh god, the Puck is still looking for the start.
Yeah.
Just let her go.
I don't think so. Everybody
okay.
from our this is okay. This is space. You've officially hit space. Okay, you even got the Dream Coil. That what?
What is happening? Oh,
Okay, dude. Okay. Look. Okay, hold on. Look at the sentries they dropped. And the ward. Was that even? That was there. There's no way that was worth it.
no. No, not when you have the entire enemy team knocking at your tier 2s. That is never worth it.
No. And now it looks like the Superb Simone. He's going to try to go on Riley. He doesn't have coil though because he used it earlier.
That baby is coming down.
I think actually he's just trying to push the waves out. They ping out the Ember Spirit TP. He does have the shield rune, so Snowstorm is going to be a little bit tougher to kill. And they'll eventually back off. RNB don't have the tower push. Another team has tower push, actually. It's just not part of the agenda, apparently, this game.
The rat agenda.
Yes, indeed. Now, Necro did
finishes Kaya San, she's gonna go for Greaves next. I would have preferred probably Greaves first. But
Yeah, I don't think you needed this little item right here.
Never
I don't know
refuse
about it.
gold given.
I don't know. I don't think he needed that. But what I do think RNB need is a little bit of map awareness right now, as there is that 5-man smoke. The rotation, they
Oh,
know
they're
that
gonna find a
somebody's...
puck.
yeah, they are. And the snowball, I actually don't know where the snowball was. But
Oh.
the puck is... Wait, what?
think-
The puck is completely fine.
Yep.
Did he blink? And then orb jaunt?
Just jaunted and orbed, I think.
You need a BK, or not a BKB, sorry. You need an orchid for that guy.
Rod of Atos, anything.
Yeah, something. There is that BKB finished on Ember Spirit though, so. And BKB finished on the Bloodseeker alongside Mjolnir. He's gonna go the Aghanim Scepter build, which is definitely the correct call in my opinion. And now both teams set up. The Purple Pansy, he's gonna be the one to get caught out here. The shards are gonna keep him from going anywhere. He'll just get right clicked down.
Burn away your
And now the Necro, he's going to be the one that's next. The Rupture keeps getting canceled. Okay, he's going to TP out though, but the Fear is going to be there, so he's going to do damage to himself with the Blood Right also. The charge, just for fun, I guess. The wall is really not in a great spot. I don't think anybody's going to be walking through that anytime soon.
No. So, whoopsie daisies, as we call it in the business.
I think in the business we call that trying to kill the Monkey King when he's TP'd in, but nobody was on the same page. Again, Savage Saints looking to take this mid-tier 2 tower, but they're gonna do it this time as a group of 5 against a group of 3. Now 4. The Blood Right coming in is gonna catch the Pug now, so he literally might TP in just to die. But they're going after Odin. They have the Wukong ult on top of that. Bloodseeker has to BKB, run out of there. And the tower will stay alive. You need a BKB on the Monkey King still, but now there's a DD rune on the Ember Spirit. You know he's telling his team, go, go, go. Go, 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 indeed. And he uses it immediately.
Is my audio any better?
Now it's weird.
Okay, so now it's weird. I don't know
Now
why.
it's better. Now it's better. And Card Dog dying. Oh my goodness, the snowball that dodged the stun. Okay, we've hit peak Dota. And Barra, Asmiranda Mardica is gonna go down. There you go. That's how you say it, right? Asmiranda Mardica?
I think so.
Asmiranda Mardica.
I don't know why I've been having audio issues lately with OBS.
I don't know.
It's been very frequent.
And honestly, it's still only like a 5k net worth lead, which is honestly nothing for 27 minutes when you consider how bad this could be right now.
Yeah, definitely.
5,000 is like one big item, but honestly, that's not that bad. And I think the big item is this Aghanim Scepter on this Bloodseeker.
Oh, they find Riley.
Yeah, they do, but Monkey King doesn't have ult. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is a
Both
disaster.
people... Yeah, this is not good. We're entering the uh-oh territory. Monkey King tries to go through, but the wall is going to be there. He can't fight into that. Purple Pansy on the backline. He's completely caught out. He'll die too. And a complete outmaneuvering from Savage Saints. I mean... you have to pick an area if you're RNB and fight in it, and they did that and still lost. So I don't know how you sort of go about taking these engagements if you can't even pick a spot to fight in it. Maybe they just didn't have their ults up, right? Like they had used everything before.
Yeah.
You don't have Puck ultimate right now, but you also don't have a mid laner Rex. Oh no, Savage Saints, they make the call to back up. And now you have Puck pushing up top.
top tower is really taking a beating.
Yeah, this is,
they're gonna try again with the smoke.
well, it's gonna be RNB doing it this time. Smoking in their own jungle, hopefully maybe making some map awareness. They do ping out the Tormentor, so they know that they're up there. Smoke is gonna wear out in like 10 seconds. So maybe they get the kill on Darkseer first. They did see him for a little bit. I don't know why they're choosing to go here of all places, but maybe they know something we don't, and
Maybe they assume like a Roche is gonna happen soon.
yeah, maybe. They do have the Monkey King up in the trees. Not everybody is here. They could potentially pick the Darkseer off. And Purple Pansy, he's gonna go in, so they make the call. They are gonna charge, but Puck, he's stuck on the off screen. Does end up blinking out, but he is ruptured, so he really can't do anything. Cardog in the middle of everybody. He's gonna get feared up, and the kick back. He's gonna go down. Puck, I don't know where he went, but as Miranda Marticas, he's gonna go down also, and Necrophos. I mean, it's just one after another. They're falling like dominoes. You can't escape the Bloodseeker thirst. It's global. Except I didn't know that it stopped when the Puck was in phase shift. And now the 2,000 gold lead turned into 15. And you're walking down the bottom lane.
Yeah, I don't know how you come back from this. It's a really rough game. You kind of got outdrafted really hard.
Radiant's bottom tower is a pile of dust and gravel.
I mean, you're thinking maybe you can take these fights, but the lack of BKB on this Monkey King, the lack of...
I mean, on the Puck too.
Yeah, the lack of BKB on the Puck too. I mean, one team bought BKBs and the other team didn't.
It's kind of funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's basically enough to win or lose a game, just outright. I understand Monkey King wanting to get some more damage. You don't have any damage if you get Orbit Corrosion, BKB plus... But I mean, you could disassemble Echo Saber for your BKB. Right?
Yeah.
You can just... And then build a... I don't know, Orchid or something? But like... Or even Mage Slayer. Mage Slayer would have been pretty okay this game. Not great, but... I mean, this Monkey King has died 8 times. And,
I mean,
and that's not a good luck.
Now they're looking to do Roche too, and I don't know if you can kill a Bloodseeker twice at this point in the game.
Once definitely maybe, but twice absolutely not. Roshan gonna go down here. It really does feel like Tusk has been enabling a lot of these fights for Savage Saints.
Yup.
Dire has killed
Especially like completely won the lane.
Got a question.
Almost.
Dire's
Single-handedly, I'm not gonna lie.
That thing is standing on its last brick.
So, you know, I'm not going to talk about next game. We're not there yet. But I think maybe RNB are starting to think about what they're going to strategize to do as they look to defend this high ground. But of course, the standings are on the line, right?
Oh yeah.
You've only got a few weeks left. And every win matters more now than ever.
You know, you're both 5-5. You know, 2nd and 4th place on the website, but like, kind of technically they're all tied for
Yeah.
2nd, but you know, it's still very. You can go from tied for 2nd to 6th place very fast.
It can.
From 6th to 7th, from 7th to 8th, and now you're fighting for a spot.
And RNB. Yeah, Puck is top. He's not involved in this at all, and I think they do know that. So,
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower.
the Superb Simone opting not to engage in this debacle bottom, maybe saying, hey, we're not going to take this, but no, he is going to TP in another vacuum wall onto 3. He's going to get interrupted a little bit, though. There is still no BKB on the Monkey King. He's trying to do the damage available, but there isn't going to be anything, and the fear will get him out. Meanwhile, now you have Riley on this Tusk doing absolutely what he needed to, which was hit the racks for a little bit, and now everybody is going to be involved in that. And I mean, the racks are just going to continue to fall. You have the Superb Samoan in the back. He still has his ultimate available if he wants to use it, but Spirit Breaker, he's going to be the one that gets caught out. You have nothing else to save your teammates. And now the Purple Pansy gets kicked back into the void of nothingness. The amount of dire situation that RNB in right now is incredible. And now Savage Saints, they're looking mid. They have the tower push. They have everything they need. The buyback coming out from Asmiranda Mardica. This is the last... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Radiant's middle barracks just fell.
I'm back. The racks have fallen. Hopefully that sounds better. We'll see. I don't know what is happening with OBS today.
No, it's good. I seriously don't know. We might have to run some test runs before we cast another game, because
Maybe.
it's so constant now. It's not even funny. Somehow they make it out of this fight with only losing
Looks like
2
the Dire
racks
figured out where Radiant's
because of
top
a
tower
tier
is.
2 tower still standing.
Yeah. They still have their tier 1 top and tier 2, so maybe RNB. Yeah, RNB. They're gonna look to take some sort of wacky engagement here. That definitely shouldn't work, but they're gonna do it anyway. No BKBs, no nothing, but the 4-man vacuum in the back. Daddy Odin showing how it's done, and now I think the rest are gonna start to fall. Monkey King trying to fight through it. He can't. Positron is on an absolute monster kill. He sees everybody. There's no puck to be found. He's trying to kill Daddy Odin in the back line. He can't even do that. He's going to get rooted up. He's going to go down. It's a full team wipe.
And the GG
They call it. That is everybody and everything done, dusted, dropping items,
Looks like Dire just wanted it more today.
everything. That's 1-0 so far for Savage Saints, as they have now positioned themselves as the clear second place above the rest. But will that continue? Or are we going to be heading into 1-1 uno territory?
I don't know. It's very R&B can come back from games like this very strong if they have the right draft.
I just don't think they had the items. They were too far behind. You didn't have any BKBs. You didn't have any space.
Not at all. And I think that the itemization was a little bit flawed.
Hold on. Spirit Breaker's full name is Asmaran Omardika Daistanak.
You just hexed my entire stream.
What did I do?
You just cursed my entire fucking stream. What do you mean, what did you do?
Asmaranda Mardika Daistanak.
That's a hex. That's not...
That's the name, dude.
No, it's not.
I'm just gonna call him Asmaran. Yeah, I'll just call him Asmaran. But yeah, that was a fight.
Yeah,
It felt like it felt like it was even for 20 minutes, and then I mean even like 30 minutes, and then it wasn't. Like one team just got Savage Saints just got the advantage, and R&B kept trying to take fights that weren't available to them.
I mean, you win 3, 4, 5 team fights with nothing to really show for it.
Nope.
Or nothing for, you know, to gain from it when you're losing them as much as you are. It kind of... I don't know. You gotta stop taking fights like that.
You do have to, at some point, you just have to say, listen, we have to give up what we have and get some items, especially if I'm the carry in that game. I'm like, oh, I don't have BKB, I'm not fighting boys. This is not happening.
You know,
Goodbye.
you're playing.
I'll see you in 3 minutes.
You're playing puck and you're not split pushing.
That is also true. I felt like the macro level of the game, Savage Saints, had them beat.
By a
Just
long
in terms
shot.
of, yeah, just in terms of the rotations, the fights they were choosing to take. Is at the end of the day, a fight is two teams coming together deciding that they're going to take an engagement, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to fight them if you don't want to. I mean, at some point you're kind of forced to unless you want to lose something, but very often you actually don't have to do anything if it doesn't benefit you. And I think a lot of people in Dota are sort of in the mindset of like, oh no, we're behind, we have to make something happen. And sometimes the thing that needs to happen is space.
Nothing. Then you do nothing.
Exactly.
You go hit creeps. You go push a lane, run away.
Get some sort of farm. Like save yourself, you know?
Yeah. I think
It is a team game, but you do have to sort of put your foot down and put yourself in the best position possible to win.
I mean, Save Your Friend syndrome was very strong in that game. You know, because it
It
would be
was.
Pansy getting caught, Puck getting caught, and the Spirit Breaker would charge in, he would die, the Monkey King would dive in right after and die. Gotta let him go sometimes.
Sometimes dying is what is needed.
It's a part of Dota 2. You just gotta let it happen.
It happens. Is my mic still good or?
No one's complained about it, so I would
Okay, that's good.
assume yes. Maybe we will upgrade the budget again next year, and I'll actually fucking get something where I can listen to our audio.
Oh, true.
Because, it's happening frequent enough that it's actually something I'm kind of worried about.
I mean, it could just be OBS being OBS,
Yeah,
you know? But OBS is also OBS is also OBS. Which can be a problem.
yes. Very, very frequently, actually.
Well, you know, I do think RNB can make this a 1-1 series.
Oh, yeah.
That is definitely in the box.
They're not out of the running. It
No.
was a rough draft, it was a rough game, rough lanes.
I'm really just not a fan of that Necro pick.
No, not with a Pugna, at the very least.
No.
I think you could have done, you know, a little better.
You know, the thing is, like, you know, you do have purple pansy, so you can get away with some stuff, but, like, also, you sort of need to set the rest of your team up for success. And that Necro offlane was not that.
No.
That's why Dota 2 game coordinator is currently being updated.
Oh, incredible, dude.
It is very good stuff.
Tuesday night Dota. Am I right, fellas, or am I right? Oh, and of course they're playing in a tournament as this is happening.
I don't think I can watch it.
I can't either.
Oh, very good.
Well.
Okay. Is it? Huh. Huh.
Is there an actual patch out?
That would be hilarious.
No, there's not. Well, that is so fucking unfortunate. I don't know what I do about this. We might be coming into the game a little late then.
Yeah, I'm gonna close Dota and open it up again.
coordinator's back up.
Oh, okay.
If you give it a second, it might. Let me know when it's back up for you, and I will.
Well, I did indeed close my Dotka.
Ah, very good.
It's very good.
Man, life is fucking hard.
It is. Alright, my coordinator's back.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the game.
Okay.
It's not letting me watch the game.
Okay.
Allow me to quit my Dota.
Well, let me watch the game. Nope. Actually, none of the current tournament games are being shown right now. Huh. Technical difficulties on a Tuesday?
Unsurprising.
Unsurprising.
Oh, I can watch the game. I can. Oh,
Oh, I'm coming.
yeah, join my party.
Alright, I'm in. Okay,
Alright, there
okay.
we go.
Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Back in it, friends.
Probably just missed some of the draft, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they banned the Bloodseeker. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Dire team pick.
Other than that, I haven't missed anything. Maybe RNB pick up the Tusk again. Or, I mean, Cyber Saints pick up the Tusk again. But it is RNB this time with first pick.
Yeah, still banning that Void Spirit and Wind Ranger.
Witch Doctor.
They go for Witch Doctor this time.
It's pretty good. It's a good way to start off your draft.
Now, which Doctor are we talking
Radiant's turn
about?
to pick. Dyer's turn to pick.
The Techies pick.
The
Doctor of
Taichis.
Explosives. And a Dix.
Okay, so that's a 5 Techies, 4 Nyx.
Yep.
Could be off lane, but
Yeah. I would actually hurt
Alright,
them
Dyer
if
gets
they
the ban.
did something like
You-
that.
Faceless Void.
and of course it's Purple Pansy Faceless Void because it's Purple
And-
Pansy.
Now they're pulling out all the stops. You let that Faceless Void through, he's gonna pick
Yep.
it.
Well, they let it through the last game, it just didn't pick it, but this time he will. And
Well, they
It is
second
a-
banned it.
10 seconds.
it is a good, yeah, you're right. It is a good carry in the game still, even if it's not like
5 seconds. Roll the route.
It's alright.
Radiant gets the ban.
I think it's the second highest win rate carry at the moment, next to Slark. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I very well could be wrong.
I don't know the numbers. I have not looked at Dota Buff in a good while.
10 seconds.
Numbers. What are numbers?
5 seconds.
I don't know.
Dyer gets the ban.
I wish I knew. Axe ban.
I think that makes a lot of sense if you're gonna run a double melee lane, like
Yeah.
Void plus whatever. Faceless Void literally can't do anything to him in the lane. But he can't. I guess maybe he can do stuff to Nyx.
10 seconds. 5
So-
seconds. 4, 3.
Yeah, you can bully a
Radiant's
Nyx
up.
pretty
Banning
well
time.
after you get a time lock, but...
Hold on,
Dark-
they're banning the Darkseer and the Axe. These are like all. Are they looking at picking up a PL?
PL Nagadusa.
Like one of those.
10
Well, not
seconds
Dusa into Nyx Assassin, right?
You can still
5 seconds.
pick it.
You can pick it.
I'm not saying it's good, but you can still pick it. Thinking very hard about this
Dyer
next
gets the
ban.
ban.
Drow ban. Yes,
Yeah, I have no idea.
They're just trying to take out combos for the Faceless Void 5. Because that's Pansy's whole thing, is that he hits 6, the carry is a very strong right
10
clicker,
seconds. Radiant's
usually
up. Banning
ranged, or if
time.
it's a melee, they have a very strong ultimate. and then he just chronos, gets the carry kills, leaves lane, goes to stack or help someone else, and then he repeats the cycle.
Well, the Muji's ban is there, so
10 seconds.
So whatever they're getting, they don't want to play against it.
We're starting in 5 seconds, with or without you.
it still screams to me like they want an illusion hero.
Yeah. I think a PL could come out here.
I think so too. It's really good against Nyx Assassin and techies. You can dodge a lot of the their stuff with Doppel, so
Can't dodge that though.
you can dodge RP.
Oh. If you believe hard enough.
Yes. You can also manta dodge it.
We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of time to
But
tell
it's
them
not a
if you
good...
love 'em, if that's
I
what
wouldn't
you
consider
want.
PL a good
5
laning,
seconds.
like, partner with Faceless Void. I feel like if you pick PL Faceless, the lane should
Dyer's
lose.
turn to pick.
But that's a good lane. Underlord plus Witch Doctor, maybe?
Yeah.
I kind of want to follow the whole, like,
10 seconds.
you know,
5 seconds.
melee hero plus ranged hero lane setup you kind of want to have
Yeah.
going on. But, I don't know what ranged hero you'd pick. Maybe you do need a ranged hero, though. The Drow Ranger's banned.
I mean, I feel like in this draft you could pick up something like Luna.
If you get Aghanim Scepter, right? Like Void Chronos
just
and then
put
you
it-
eggs.
Put it on
yeah.
Void and then you fling into the Chrono.
Yeah.
And you have a global presence with Underlord now too.
Radiant knows
Yeah,
the
I
best
don't know,
of
I'm
the
not
best,
sure.
I bet.
Tiny.
Are they gonna go Chrono plus Tiny Eggs?
That could
Is
be a
that the
tiny
idea?
Mid. Tiny
Could
mid
be.
to stack up the Magnus.
But if you go Tiny mid against Meg, doesn't Meg win that like 90% of the time?
Yes.
5 seconds.
So I feel like you wouldn't do that to yourself.
I agree.
All right, Dyer gets to ban.
Monkey King.
Yeah, it's still a good Monkey King game, that is. Right? Like you have...
You have 3 targets you just whack on.
10 seconds. Just
Yeah.
enough to regret every choice you've made if you.
You
hurt.
can't get tossed out of your ult, though.
5 seconds.
But I mean, like, that's a niche case. And probably won't ever happen in the game.
No.
Though that would probably be the correct thing to do.
So, banning out for Snowstorm. I wouldn't be shocked if I saw an Ember ban here.
I feel like you have to after the last game, right?
Yeah, because they can just pick it again.
Yeah. Why not?
It's a global
Radiant
hero
gets the
that
ban.
can split push, ban out the Shadow Fiend.
Does he play that hero?
I don't think so.
Okay. Good
Although,
stuff.
It would be good against RNB's draft
Dyer
this game.
gets the ban.
It would be. I think that does mean it probably is a Magnus mid, right? If you're banning Shadow Fiend. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, the other team is banning Shadow Fiend. Never mind.
Yeah,
Radiant gets to ban.
Dawnbreaker ban. Yeah, no, because Daddy Odin can also play Magnus.
We haven't hit like sort of territory yet, I don't think, where RNB really know what they're up
5 seconds.
against. I mean, I don't. It's obviously, it's like Techie's Monkey King in the lane of the Nyx Assassin. you know it's going to be on the offlane, but I don't think if you know where the Magnus is going yet.
Yeah.
And because Savage Saints has the last pick, they sort of decide where everything goes. And RNB are going to kind of have to show if it's a carry Faceless Void or not this game. And I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it would be with this kind of draft. Like, if they last picked a support, like a range support right now, I would be very, very concerned for their draft.
Yeah.
I just don't think Tiny Underlord Faceless Void does enough against the Monkey King Magnus. It's just a lot. Those two heroes represent a lot of damage.
Yeah, thinking very long and hard on this one.
Yeah.
Ten seconds.
I mean, I feel like
5
with
seconds.
Drow banned, I really think Luna is your next best bet.
You think so?
I mean, with the team synergy it has right now, where they have two heroes that can, you know, mini ravage teams, and then she could just plop her ult down on top of them and attack from outside the field of, you know.
Radiance up.
Spectre. Okay. Not my first choice, but
I don't even think that's my 10th choice.
We're 10 seconds
No.
out. Plenty of time to tell an announcer you
No.
love them, if that's what's in your head. 5 seconds.
No, no.
I mean, they have global presence, but I don't think it matters. You know, that Spectre is going to be under a lot of pressure, under the whims of early game techies, early game nicks.
Yeah, I mean, even on top of that, it's a losing matchup against Monkey King. My opinion.
You know,
Like,
Dave Johnson here. Welcome to Dota.
Chainsaw
Choose your
Man.
hero.
Every time that ulti drops, you have no choice but to run away from it.
are you talking about the,
The
it is
Wukong.
going to be a mid-timber against a mid-tiny. Oh my goodness. Okay,
That
I
is
mean,
unfortunate.
and it's a Magnus against a Spectre, and it's a Monkey King into an Underlord. Holy shit. I have never seen 3 worse theoretical lanes in a game.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is not good, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is just not good.
I mean, it's a very scary matchup. You know, I think that you guys had a good idea, but the Spectre is just not the way to go. I would have preferred even like a carry OD at this point. Just something ranged, something
I would have
nukey.
preferred something that could do something.
Yeah, they have a lot of heroes. I mean, they're so greedy. You know, Timbersaw is gonna hit 6, and he's gonna be flying out the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. Um
All right, get ready.
Oh, I thought he called GG.
I got
Uh-oh.
so scared for a second.
Pro team or something?
I thought he called GG.
Okay, it does make sense. It does make sense that you messed that though. Okay, so like, this is despair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you and I are on the same page because this does definitely feel like despair, misery, and suffering all
It
in the
would
same time.
shock the hell out of me if they somehow get first blood.
Dude, okay, I can't believe these lanes. Hold on, hold on, hold on,
All right, gang. 30
hold
seconds.
on. So it's Daddy Odin off lane into a Spectre. And then it's a mid timber saw into a tiny. And then it's an off lane underlord
Thank God we're
into
starting
a
the
monkey
main event,
king.
the big dance, the sport of kings, the field
These
of
are the
kings,
lanes,
the world of war. All
right? Like
Yes.
I'm not this is a real game.
Yeah.
They call me dirt because I'm undying. One more hit, I send you flying.
RNB does not disappoint. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
I guess we're trashing them a little too hard because weird picks like this have won them games before. Even with their backs against the wall, it's never been, you know.
okay, well, I'm gonna have to see it to believe it.
Ah, tonight.
Oh, my game crashed.
My game also just crashed. Alright.
Oh, good. Good. Wait, no, just the... I'm back in the menu.
Going back to watch the game. Yeah, I tried to open up the little tab menu and the game was not fond of that.
Yeah, okay, we're back. Okay, so let's talk about each of these lanes, one at a time, so we can really understand what's gonna happen here. Timbersaw against Tiny. Timbersaw just whirling deaths and right to get last hits, and then you don't care about his cleave because you have like 10 armor, right? So
Yeah, this is
yeah,
a big whatever lane. I don't think either side's gonna kill
no, I mean not at least until Timber gets level 6.
or potential gank happens.
Yeah. And then I don't know, bottom, right? So you have the Monkey King, you have Positron Monkey against Rapican Underlord. What the tech? Obviously the supports are here too, so you have, I mean maybe, right? Like Witch Doctor plus Firestorm plus Pit.
Yeah.
Thecky's is gonna try to go in for that kill onto Asmund. He will do it. And top Purple Pansy dies.
That is brutal.
Yep. So this is about playing about as well as I expected it. But, you know, it's minute 2.5.
Yeah, there's
And,
still time to fix it.
Yep, there's plenty of time. I will say though, I will say this this
Oh.
Magnus has had no last hits.
I got sent to hell once again.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know why I accepted that invite when I was already watching the game you requested me to watch.
All my casts have one thing wrong with them, and we just missed a kill in the bottom lane on
The
Underlord.
Underlord. I think it was a blast off, right? Blast off plus Monkey King equals kill. Yeah. Yeah. But the only thing is that this Magnus has not gotten any points in power. He's level 3, he just put his first point into it. I feel like I would have put like level 1 point into it maybe.
No cares.
I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's true. You can just kind of like, I guess Magnus is a better farmer when he gets levels. Right?
Yeah. He has all the time in the world to worry about it, let's be real for a second.
That's, you know, I'm just, well, there is a bit of a timer, right? Spectre, one of the best heroes in the late in the late game,
Um,
right? Right?
uh,
Right? And then you have Purple Pansy on his Faceless Void. The Techies dies. See?
oh, Witch Doctor
the
Apollo.
Witch Doctor does die too, but you get the kill on the Techies. I think it was Maledicts, maybe plus Blood Grenade. Oh my goodness, my game crashed again.
Yeah. I don't know why. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna restart the game.
Yeah, I'm also gonna restart the game.
Don't know why it is doing this. Okay.
Hmm.
One day.
I don't know why he keeps doing that.
I seriously don't know. I can't think of a reason that it would be crashing like that.
It is Tuesday today, right?
Yeah.
Is this is 82L?
Yeah.
Okay, just rescheduled. Nice.
You're rescheduled on the wrong day, I think.
I think so. Tuesday is definitely a weird day. I don't know how RD2L lives.
Alright, it seems like we are back.
Magnus died. Okay, hold on. Let's get some things sorted out. Snowstorm just had his bottle refilled mid, so and he gets the rune. Oh my goodness, there's 3 supports mid. They really just prioritize Snowstorm's lane right now, and they might even try to kill the Superb Simone right now. There is a ward available, but they only see one side. They don't see the other side where Revamp comes in. The Impale is going to be there, and he will die to Revamp.
Dyer's
Yeah, that's
middle tower
brutal.
is insured. That thing is standing on its
And it's a
own.
regen rune on Snowstorm too, so you can push this and farm as much as he needs.
Oh, Positron is in trouble. Whoa.
Is he? No, he's completely fine.
Stun pulling him back to full health after being very low.
Yep. He is going to go for some right clicks now, trying to find Rapican. The slow is going to come out from the Techie, so he probably will end up falling. And that's the name of the lane. I will say the Spectre is getting more out of this lane than I thought, and I say that he only has 22 CS, so maybe that might not necessarily be
Yeah.
true.
I don't think, and he's Russian Radiance. I don't know about this one.
I think the rate, Haas underneath the tower, mid. Snowstorm will end up getting the kill with the catapult. He is in a little bit of trouble. Nobody's gonna try to come help him. It looks like they tried to kill the Witch Doctor bottom, so they end up getting the kill mid. It's a good rotation by the Purple Pansy to get a kill on the Timber Saw of all people, but he did get Avalanche comboed underneath the tower.
You know, the lead is still nothing crazy, although Rapican might be going down again very shortly. The Techies is rolling back around. That's low.
Yep.
Yep.
He just stops moving.
Yep.
Yep.
What's the opposite of regicide?
He knows he's dead. And here's the thing. Okay? The lanes are bad. We know that.
Stop picking Underlord. I 100% fucking agree. Well, stop
Any-
picking Underlord in games like this.
That's true.
I feel like you see you see Techies Nyx get picked and you just don't.
There's the Snowstorm rotation up top. He has a haste rune. Purple Pansy might be going down here as the burst damage is going to hit there. That's a lot of damage. And now Snowstorm, he's going to look for the card dog. He does see him. There is a hunt available if he really needs to get up bottom. Monkey King in a lot of trouble. They do have a
root available for him, and they will use it, but the Maledict's not burning that much. The Wand is going to be used, and now he's going to turn around onto Asmaranda Mandakan. He has a stun available if he wants to use it, and of course he does. The right click is going to be there, but the Super Simone, he's there with the combo. Back to Rapikan. The Techies is available, though, with the stun, and now Monkey King, he's still going to fight, but the stun is there. The bombs from the Techies absolutely plowing into the team of RNB, but the Monkey King doesn't really have enough for the Wand. There's not enough to heal him up. He won't get the stacks available required to keep him alive. The Haunt doing well to make it a 2 for 2.
Very close, but not close enough.
Well, close doesn't really count.
No, not in this game.
Not in this game. In this game, you need every inch of advantage you can get. But this Tiny being level 9, he's actually out leveling the Timbersaw with that rotation.
But not out damaging him though.
No. And the Spectre dies bottom. And that is a big reason why Monkey King is really good against him. You can literally just hit him.
Overstaying your welcome.
Yeah.
Gotta leave when you're ahead.
Now, I actually don't know what the item build is on Faceless Void support. Isn't it like,
Oh, dude, you're asking the wrong person.
The person I should be asking is in the game.
Maybe.
Well, they have a sentry. They have sentry obs, so they see this Tiny. They are gonna go in with the Techies. He's gonna pop down 2 mines. He's only got 2 mines available. He is gonna pop 1 down, and maybe the other. Oh my goodness, Techies just gets absolutely bursted. The purple Pansy now, he's gonna be the one to follow. He does get the lucky bash off to kill the Techies, and in the meanwhile, he's gonna get chased down by a Timbersaw, by a Monkey King, and by a Revamp. The Nyx Assassin is available. He will end up going down, so 3 for 1. God Gamer alert. God Gamer detected. God Draft.
According to one Mr. Rusty Shackleford, it is usually Meteor Hammer.
Is Meteor Hammer?
I
don't trust this Rusty guy.
I don't see a Meteor Hammer on this little void fella, so I don't think that's happening in this game.
He also doesn't have money for it.
No. Oh.
Oh,
very...
it doesn't matter. It's an Underlord.
Yeah, but
he also has Tumblr's toy. I don't know why he used a TP.
Well.
You could have Tumblr's toyed. He even used it. Okay, the stun onto 2 on the bottom. With the oh my goodness, that cask was actually goated with the Sloss.
The Sloss?
Yeah, I did say Sloss.
You had a stroke?
Nope, I meant it.
Oh, okay.
It's my thing.
Oh, I
Spectre's. Yeah, yeah. How could you not know that? Yeah. Okay, so the Spectre. Obviously, the only thing that matters for Spectre is the item timing, right? You just need to get your Radiance.
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, that's not going to be enough, right?
I know. I mean, we're looking...
It's a good start, though.
I mean, we're going to be on pace to like a 20-something minute, you know, ooh, they find a Witch Doctor out on the Nyx.
Yeah, I think that is... Oh, the combo, though, under Revamp. Maybe looking for more. The Chrono's going to land, except there's literally 0 follow-up. I think Revamp might have even healed a little bit during that Chrono. And the Spectre is actually going to straight up go in onto this guy, but he's stuck. And he will end up falling. The root isn't going to be there in time. Rapikan might have to get out now. The toss from the reverse toss from the Teki story, finding the mid. The Superb Simone is going to go down, and now the Monkey King. He's chasing on the side. Purple Pansy does have a way to get out of there, but there's also a dive happening underneath this tower, as Witch Doctor isn't even level 6, so he can only casting walk out. Snowstorm on that killing spree. The Purple Pansy has no mana to get out, even if he wanted to, and the Magnus is going to be available to follow up with the Snowstorm, going completely in, and that's going to be a double kill for him, as he is dominating everybody except for Daddy Odin is full health basically on Savage Spirits, and this game is feeling pretty savage.
Radiant does not like
No
Dire's
Saints,
bottom tower,
many
and it
Savage.
shows.
Many Savage,
Radiant's
no
middle
Saints.
tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
It is a very
6,000
cool
gold
Help out
lead.
that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left. Bottom tower is gone to be with
20
a big brick
minutes.
in the sky. Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower. Wow, that
Yeah.
was intentional.
What's
Forget I said that.
the
Their
follow-up
bottom
here?
tower is in trouble.
Diffusal Blade Monkey King. So he can literally kill whoever he wants. Nobody on RNB has an ability to like actually get out. So I mean,
I think it's literally just like we said last game. Stop trying to force these fights.
I agree.
You didn't need to keep 3 bottom just to get caught out and then lose, I think, 4. In the
Nah, they
last
lost
fight.
everybody.
Oh, they lost all 5, yeah.
They lost all 5, yeah.
Not
Yeah, it was a
worth
full
it.
team fight. No. And you lost your tower on top of that, just, you know, for that sake.
You know, the whole thing with Spectre ult is you can get out if you feel like it's not going in your favor.
Yeah, and speaking
uh,
about not
oh,
going in your favor,
yeah,
you're
not
getting caught out
looking
by
good.
no, but the
Oh,
avalanche toss
timing.
is there. So you have the follow-up, and now the rest are gonna come. I think Techies might fall, but the Tiny is really looking low. Positron in the middle of everybody. Will end up getting slowed a little bit. The Maledict's burning the Techies in the back. He will end up going down to the last burst. And now Faceless Void is there. He doesn't have a Chrono, but he does have the burst from Revamp. Will kill him. How did this happen? Talentless, indeed. Some S-tier voice line usage coming out from Savage Saints. I think all of them are feeling themselves right now.
Yeah, it's going much differently. There's much more confidence in these fights. That
Oh, speak about confidence. You have an ability for a big ultimate on the Witch Doctor. He finally uses it. Okay, well, it gets canceled immediately. Positron is now underneath this tower with the Maledicts burning him. He will end up going down, so you end up getting the mid for nothing. And now the Witch Doctor is available. He's completely alone, completely invisible. They do drop a silence, or I mean a ward. And again, I think Spectre's doing the right thing, not farming. He's just going to get his Radiance, and then he's going to press ult, and then he's probably going to die. But at least he'll have it.
Yeah.
You have a blink on your Magnus. Nyx Assassin is going to get that Dagon, and then he can look for targets. Probably even kill Faceless from 100 to 0. Could kill... Not Spectre. Spectre's maybe too tanky. Well, Spectre only has 1300 HP, actually. He might be in trouble. She might be in trouble, actually. It's a Spectre. She is a... What is Spectre?
I think Spectre's really just an entity.
Just an entity of...
Yeah.
But, like, what is the lore? What is...
Something fractured into a billion pieces. I don't know. Spectre's the one character I don't know. I know,
oh my! That force stab?
I know that in the lore of this game, Pansy's not having a smile on his face.
Nope.
In fact, Sir Action Slacks himself have told me it is a fucking frown.
Top tower is getting torn down.
And they're gonna
Tiny's
go
about to follow suit.
completely onto the Tiny. They
Witch
commit
Doctor,
all
this is
5
not
heroes.
Where you want to be, my friend.
No, he has the diffusal blade going on him too. There's literally nowhere for him to go, and they find him in the trees. The Monkey King does get stunned by his own teammate, though.
And it shows. I am not a betting man, unless it's basketball, football, horse racing, rugby, cricket, or curling. But if I was,
Is the Radiance done on Spectre yet? No, 17 minutes.
Yeah, we're looking at about like an 18, maybe 19 minute Radiance at this point. It's really close, but I mean, when you get it, then what?
It's not even like a horrible, like an absolutely horrible time. It's not a great time, but like obviously you'd want it at like 15 minutes.
If you're gonna get a Radiance, you need it like now. I mean, earlier than now. You need it in the past, before your team's, you know, 9 against 26, suffering against a 10k lead. I mean,
I will be right back.
Okay, and your courier goes down. You know, now you're not getting readings for another 2 minutes. Oh, the Chrono catching the techies. Odin and Oh, Riley are a little stuck right now. Snowstorm coming in, doing a little bit of... Oh! The Magnus ult catching out Spectre and Underlord. They're about to fall because of it. Revamp catches out the Witch Doctor on the sidelines.
Accustom yourself to loss. It suits you.
Just gonna chase after Pansy because there's nothing left. So I guess the question now is, can they hold for 2 more minutes? Pray for the Radiant Spectre to be able to do anything,
Forget I said that.
and then maybe take a fight off of that somewhere.
I thought the Spectre did that because they had Radiance, I'm not gonna lie.
Nope. The courier is dead, down for another minute. And now
Oh, they got the courier.
Tiny's gonna get away from Monkey King, but it's close.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
Yeah, that was not good.
Well, thankfully,
Yep.
Spectre didn't buy the talisman
Okay.
on the courier, so it's not all hope is lost. But I mean, what kill do you get in this game that you can actually take?
What kill can you get? I mean, you killed the Monkey King.
Yeah.
You technically do still have Tiny with their Avalanche combo, right? Like, you do have some kill potential. And, I mean, they're going to find the Nyx. That's a pretty good target, I think, right? Even though he has a Dagon, he still... Oh, and that's a really good... Yeah, there it is. Oh, but the 5-man pit, even, is still a double kill, but maybe you have something... No, you don't have... You don't have Spectral. You actually don't have anything to team fight with.
The Spectre also hasn't left base to go get the Radiance. She's
Yeah.
trying the courier again, which it'll bring it home this time, but while her team dies...
Yeah, Underlord is just gonna get gone on. I feel like at this point... Okay, so they have it now, but it's 21 minutes, and if you look at the net worth, it's not close.
Oh no, not by a long shot.
So, like, maybe you can just sit high ground with... your Underlord's dead, so you can't even sit high ground at Firestorm group waves.
I think, right, what they should have done is just build something on Witch Doctor that's not a support item that'll help him do any form of damage, any form of an urn, a Solar Crest. I mean, at some point just fucking rush Ags and sit
You know,
on top
what
of
they
Chrono.
should have done is not this draft.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna roll back the dial, why don't we just roll it back to before the game started?
I mean, we're here now, and if they're gonna do anything to fix this game, they need to take full advantage of this Chrono.
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's top
And
tower,
I just don't think they're doing that right now.
The only way I can see it is if you get like a shard on the Underlord and then you like Chrono them. But as you can see them killing the Tormentor, they have a serious damage problem right now. And Faceless Void is going to go for that meme hammer. That is some damage. Like, you do have comeback potential in the form of Chrono, right? Like, always. It's available. You have Radiance.
Again, you need
Spectres.
Ags out on these here. Until Tiny has an Ags, until Witch Doctor has an Ags, it's going to be rough.
Spectre's going eggs, which I actually don't think solves any problems
No.
in the game. So, yeah. I just don't think the Spectre pick was it,
You know,
honestly.
Now they're smoking out and looking for someone, but best
They are
person-
going to smoke towards Roche.
are they
but
going to
you
go
don't-
into Roche? No, they're going to go the opposite direction.
Like, that could be a fight they take, right? Like, you can get a
Oh,
3-man
yeah.
Chrono, all their cores, kill the supports first.
Set up,
Right,
but
like...
now you can't.
Like, you know, I could see it. You Chrono, like, imagine you Chrono, Monkey King, Timbersaw, Magnus, and then you kill the both supports before the fight starts, and then you like pit plus Firestorm on top of the Chrono, and then, you know, expect damage to come from your tiny avalanche toss.
Okay,
But
yeah,
it's not gonna happen. Yeah, unless you have your faceless. But unfortunately, this diffusal blade is actually burning his mana, so he couldn't time lapse. Not that it mattered because he died too fast. But yeah, this game feels like the draft really made it difficult for RNB to put themselves in a position to win. And Savage Saints taking full advantage of this. They're just going to start going high ground. Timbersaw doesn't even have an Aghanim Scepter. He honestly doesn't need it. It would be a waste of gold. He's got Octarine Core, Kaya Sanj. This is like the dream Timbersaw game. And I mean, Underlord is just going to keep firestorming these waves, but you have a Tekis who's going to be able to push these towers down with these mines. Okay, so you drop a Maledict, you drop the Pit, now you have nothing, and you're going to go forward. Yeah, there's the combo. Maybe you get the kill onto the Timbersaw. The Avalanche is there, and you do end up getting it. Yeah, the Haunt was used also. Faceless Void will end up going down, and now Underlord probably going down too. I looked a little bit too close to the sun. Odin, he's going to get caught out. Not the BKB coming out from the Positron. The RP onto two with the MKO combo in the back. It's actually a miscommunication a little bit, but the Techies one up falling. Spectre ends up falling. You have two buybacks. Positron also with that life is going to go down. And now Daddy Odin might be a little bit too low to continue as Monkey King is here available. The cask is going to come out. And it's going to bounce. You have the Avalanche available. Underlord is stunning, doing a lot of damage. The toss is going to be there. Positron actually might go down, so you do hold your tower and get the killing spree on your support.
Unless it's basketball.
You know, you bought back on two.
Rugby, cricket, or curling. But if I was,
very scary high ground defense, if you ask me. And you gave him a lot for it. That was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. But at the end of the day, like, you did actually squeeze the net worth lead a little bit.
Don't look now.
And you know, like, Dota dude, this Dota algorithm is wild. It's saying that at the peak, Savage Saints only had a 77% chance of winning, and now it's 63%.
Yeah.
It thinks that RNB have like 47% chance to win this game.
And I think it's there. I don't think
42%,
like,
38%. Sorry, are you kidding me?
This is RNB. This is what they specialize in. Is doing this weird
throwing
shit.
Their draft and then winning.
They've done it before. I think they could do it again.
What? How does Spectre almost have an Aghanim Scepter?
Because now,
dude, I literally refuse. I just can't see it. Like, I know I was saying before about, like, you know, you chrono the cores and then all that stuff. That was just me doing some caster copium, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 14,500. But, like, the Spectre is gonna get caught up by Next Assassin. And he's literally gonna die, and there's nothing he can do about it. He doesn't even have Haunt. Yeah, he's gonna get stunned up here. The burst damage is gonna be there. They're gonna drop the Wukong's command. He's gonna go down. That Underlord ult is a one-way ticket. They're actually gonna take it too.
Yeah, not even scared. They don't have to be.
Radiant's middle tower is
No, I think they're just playing around.
Okay.
You do have Aghanim Scepter finished on the Spectre, but who are you gonna, like... Okay. Okay. Here, listen. You have Aghanims on Spectre. You use it on somebody. What does it accomplish? I just don't understand.
I can answer that for you, and it won't make you happy.
Okay, answer it.
Nothing.
I don't get it.
RNB,
Listen, okay.
RNB can still win this if the entire enemy team disconnects.
Okay, maybe, okay, listen, I'm being a little bit too hard on RNB, okay? I have to give them some credit. It's 28 minutes, they haven't even lost Elena Rax yet. They have really good high ground defense with the Firestorm. They have Tiny Toss. You have a Daedalus on the Tiny too. He's not even gonna go BKB, I don't think. He's like, this game's over if I go BKB. But, you know, maybe next item, you have the Spectre who can just farm wherever they want and engage in a fight if they need to with the Shadow Step, right? So like you have but the Nyx Assassin's hunting. And the Nyx Assassin's gonna find the Spectre again. And the Spectre's gonna die again because they're completely alone. Yeah, there it is. That's the stun, that's the damage, that's gonna be it.
It
If I'm
keeps happening.
If I'm Spectre, I'm farming the Radiant bottom jungle. Because there's no way Nyx is gonna look there for a Spectre.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean, you keep farming these very obvious spots while your team is huddled in base because they're so afraid. I don't know, man. This is tough.
This is a really hard game. Oh no, the skewer back.
Oh, they find the doctor.
Yeah, they do. Oh, but there's gonna be the 3-man. I mean, even if you chrono that, there's literally no follow-up.
You have the Daedalus, you're buying a BKB, but no eggs.
Yeah. And now their tower might start going down. Firestorm is gonna land on the range creeps, but
Timber was the last pick into
the chrono.
Spectre.
They're gonna try to kill the Monkey King, but the RP's actually gonna get stopped. The stun is gonna be there. Oh, my goodness, the RP into the Wukong's command. Positron actually taking quite a bit of damage. He might go down. No, he's not. He's gonna be completely fine. Oh no, he dies.
Positron goes down.
Positron does go down.
Back. They're all low, but you can't even kill them.
And you know the funny thing is, that was still a gold advantage for RNB.
And as far as
the tower's still alive.
It's still alive, but the lead is still there. Timber was last picked against. Well, okay, so I believe it was Timber last pick, and then they picked Spectre last pick into it.
Yes. They did. The draft was, I believe, it opened Witch Doctor, and then Savage Saints responded with the Techies Nyx, and then RNB went with the Faceless Void, and then there were some bans, and then it went RNB selected.
Oh, no, it's Pansy. It's gonna be a Void 5.
Yeah, it is gonna be Void 5, obviously. And then I think RNB picked Underlord, right?
Yeah.
And then it went
Tiny,
and then it went
Monkey King.
Monkey King, yeah, Monkey King, Magnus, or Magnus first, and then it went Tiny, you know,
Underlord,
Tiny Underlord,
Monkey King. Yeah.
And then the last two picks were RNB,
See,
Savage Saints picked up the Timbersaw, and then RNB picked up this last pick.
Once
Spectre.
again, you're trying to force a fight, and there's a good chance you're gonna lose it.
You have to fight under vision, then this ward is about to expire in 5 seconds, so they are going to try to get the eggs on Tiny. Like, if they had eggs, that's a DD rune though. So there's potential. There's potential. I do like the idea that this Magnus is like waiting for Chronos, and then he's like trying to RP everybody in the back.
Yeah. Well, he's done it, I think, twice or 3 times now. It's been very frequent.
He's also going E-Blade. I don't know why. I don't know what for. He's doing it. Now the Stormtrooper will fall. Oh, that's not good. Oh wait, does everybody else have Shard? That must be why, right?
No,
Tiny doesn't have Shard. Underlord doesn't, Tiny doesn't. Oh, but the Spectre before that was second net worth, I think?
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, maybe, probably, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Spectre's, like, poor in comparison to...
I'm pretty sure the Spectre's poor, period.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he does have 15,000 net worth, but, like... Yeah, I don't know. 18,000 gold lead.
I mean, in the sense of the game, you're gonna need to catch up a lot.
In the sense of everything, I think you're gonna need to catch up a lot.
Double
Uh-oh, the skewer back onto the
Don't
Spectre.
look now, but Radiant's
He's
bottom
gonna have to
tower
haunt if he wants to get out of here, but he's just gonna die. They're not even... Wait a second, he's got the wand. If they chronoed, he actually would have lived there.
You must have mistaken my purpose to flatten you.
But they don't. And instead, they're just gonna walk up high ground without their... They do have a buyback, though, available. And they catch out the one person that can defend them. He does not have buyback. Because he used it earlier, so he is dead.
smoking rock.
You do have buyback haunt if you need it. A DD rune on the tiny. The chrono's gonna be there. Another buyback haunt. But the mine is placed and the stun canceling everything. That's an RP. This is game. They call it mid-fight. GG. There's nothing to do. Nothing to see. This game is over at the draft if you ask me. And that's gonna be a... Oh, well, I mean, Spectre gets a kill, but it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be a 2-0 for Savage Saints.
That is tough.
And you know how I was saying that you get 0-2'd in this week and then you might not make playoffs? Well, I hope that doesn't happen, but it is looking really rough.
That is very, very unfortunate. I mean, just draft if. What can you do?
That draft, though, was very bad.
Yeah, respectfully, I think that is the worst one we've seen so far. And we saw a fourth pick Bristleback.
True.
Well, Riley, congrats on the win.
Thank you, thank you.
Please don't host Riley for an interview. What the fuck did you do?
What?
Fucking,
Oh,
Positron saying,
Positron? Yeah.
Please don't interview Riley.
So, yo, is it true that Purple Pansy was talking shit in the Warrior chat?
I don't know.
You think I look in Warrior chat?
I don't know if it's true or not, but Mans might have been talking shit for us like losing last week. Did we even lose last week? I don't even remember actually. I don't know. Fuck him fuck him if he did talk shit. If he didn't, GG brother.
I don't think RNB talks shit, so I think you might be shooting Purple Pansy in the back for something he didn't do.
That's why I'm saying
Riley should have grown up today, but but seems he didn't. You're being chewed out by your carry player. That's the real content.
Okay, apparently, okay, he wasn't talking shit to us. Okay, never mind. Hey, I covered my bases. I said fuck you if you were talking shit, and GG if you weren't.
Do you want to say sorry?
No, because I didn't say anything. if he didn't, yeah, oh yeah. By the way, it's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
My team secured me the tool on the birthday. Thanks, team. You guys got any questions?
Yeah, I have one question about the second game, and then that's all I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
So, have you had more of a draft mismatch in your whole like amateur Dota career, or was that the worst?
Fuck, I honestly I don't even know. I mean, Purple Pansy is just weird with him. He just likes playing like the Void, the Terrorblade, and like vibes and stuff like that.
I think, right? I think this was not even like the worst. I think, and I say this with, as nice as I can be. I think against DTDD, the team that you guys made disband, that also picked up Bristleback 4. I think that was like the worst. I don't think this was terrible. I think the fact that they could hold high ground, like somewhat well, was a lot different than being completely run over and they don't have a game and like it's a 20-minute in and out. I think they put up good for how hard they got counterpicked.
Man. I don't know. I feel like it's like I think they're like one of their like lowest RMR players is their offlaner, is it not?
That's possible.
I don't know.
I think they're like offlaners kind of like a lower RMR dude, and like me and Positron are just like constantly playing together. So me and Positron are very in sync with one another.
Yeah.
So like, that kind of like bit them in the ass there. And
Right.
also like, I don't know, Thunderlord. I don't know. It feels like a very underwhelming hero. So
Yeah.
I get it. Underlord, underwhelming.
I
I
I think like he's okay, but he falls into a line of like you need to plan your draft around him.
yeah,
Especially him, because you get disable, you get some damage, but like, it's never gonna be enough. It's not like these universal heroes that get fucking 500 damage because you pick up like a Scotty or Glepnir.
true.
Now, the enemy team's exploding because you got one item.
also it probably doesn't help that they like stick this dude with fucking purple pansy pause 4 faceless void. So like that probably doesn't help because I think us going over our like scouting so that I think their team is like not playing like roles that they typically play. It's like I think they're
There's
like offlaner might be like a fucking carry player or something like that. And like there's like not playing roles that
I,
are like catered to them. So that also probably does not help.
I
they were
think
still 5-5, had 5 wins, right? Like they're not a weak
Okay.
team.
this also might be a leak. I'm sorry ahead of time, but when I talked to Pansy, he informed me that he hasn't really been playing pubs all that much lately.
Yeah.
Back
Oh,
in
none of their team is.
So I think it's just there's a lot to this meta that you kind of have to give a shit about, and it's like all of these little things about these heroes where it's like, you know, you either play it or you just don't, no matter what.
Yeah. I don't know. I think game two was just we don't talk about game two. Game one I think was
Game
pretty
two,
good competitive
I have a
game.
gripe with you. Missing so many suicides because of Odin, huh?
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I counted like 5.
See, the unfortunate part too is like I'm like a pretty like I like to think in comp games I'm pretty vocal when I'm like using my spells. It's like when he lands like a 3-man RP, I'm like yelling that I'm gonna be like I'm suiciding in, and then like as I'm going in, he just like shoves them away. So it's a little unfortunate.
Odin, you might want to let the stun go off first before you get so hasty about it.
Let me do damage, please.
Gotta let the techies play techies.
But I mean, what about that second game, right? So that first or the first game, I mean. So the second game, bit of a mismatch, but how did he get there, right? And I feel like that first game was definitely showing a little bit more what both of you guys really could do in a series. If the draft was a little bit more equal, in my opinion. I mean, obviously you had the lead for most of the game in that first one, but it wasn't a big one. In fact,
Yeah.
at some points it was hardly any, and you kind of had to force them to make mistakes and capitalize on that, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Like the first game, they kind of like. I mean, this like if you look at the net worth, like 10 minutes necro, his 2400 net worth. This guy was like level 4, while me and Positron are like level 7.
Mm-hmm.
So like they either needed to like commit more resources to helping him, and like I feel like we just would have killed him if they did, or he just needed to leave. But like he's a level 4 necro. Where the fuck does he go? So like we kind of just like capitalized on him not having Ghost Shroud ever, and just murdered him.
It was hard, and I mean, I think among all like the roasts we've done, because we roasted the shit out of you guys a few times. And,
Oh, we did.
a lot of the
Oh yeah,
flame
we're
took up to
we're
RNB.
we're a bunch of goobers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
But like, I would have liked to see RNB 1-1 here. I'm kind of scared for how these next few weeks are gonna go. It's always a concern where, I want to see RNB make playoffs. I think that once you hit playoffs, you get a different game than what you see in the best of twos. And a lot of these teams, I feel like they should make it, but we're only going to see 8 of them.
They also kind of threw their Necro under the bus. I feel like this Necro here is not a hero you first phase.
No.
No, you never first phase
Never,
Necro.
dude.
Never.
So like he kind of just got fucked. Like we just like first phase Tusk Bloodseeker and we just roll them.
If they first phase the Pugna and then considered second phase in the Necro, I feel like it's more opportunity to
Yeah.
account for mistakes ahead of time.
Yeah.
Maybe they just need to prioritize their offlaner more in draft, right? Like you don't
Yeah.
you don't pick your offlaner until you see the carry matchup.
Is there a clown in your home plate?
It's
No, there's
probably
a puppy
dog.
though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, holy.
Yeah, I don't
There
know.
is
Like,
a puppy.
A puppy and no pictures?
their
Yeah, I
drafting's a
can
little
fix
weird.
that. A haircut and no pictures?
Dude, no haircut picture, no puppy picture. I'm fucking quitting, dude. I'm so done. Alright, well, sorry to cut you off, Riley.
it's all
just,
good.
yeah, game's over. But I love you.
I love you too.
And, you know,
I just
think-
wanted to join in because I can.
Yeah. Mod probes. I also fixed the
True.
friend channel probes, so now people can
Nice.
actually enter it.
Nice.
Alright, well, you know what? We're gonna pop. I don't know if this still works. Oh, no, it doesn't. Hang on. Maybe
Oh,
we'll
the
do-
advertisement.
Yeah, we gotta get a little one of these in chat. Thanks for watching if you watched. VOD will be up in like a little bit. GG's all around. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night, guys.
GG.